Hello, guys. Welcome again to this channel.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's not good morning. So, guys, today we have a very interesting topic, and we are going to be talking about the how it is like living in Germany. This one applies to the people who plan to come here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's interesting for people who think about to migrate to Germany or at least Europe.
Yes.
To give an example
Yeah.
how it is,
Mm-hmm.
as my wife did it almost 4 years ago, and we planned it the 2 years before she came here.
Mm-hmm.
So
So we have some benefits. We are going to be, maybe let's concentrate on the benefits of being in Germany. One being a healthcare benefit. Can you tell something about that?
yeah, of course, if you when you are employed, it's always deducted from your salary, so you don't need to care about it. But we have an health insurance, which is paying then a lot of your uh, doctor's treatment or medicine if you are sick and need them.
Yeah.
You're also paying and using later unemployment insurance,
Mm-hmm.
and then even on retirement insurance you have to pay. But when you then go in retirement, you get a mostly good amount of money to enjoy your life without working,
Mm-hmm.
and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so in the terms of, let's say, like health insurance, you find like it's catering for everything. You
Not
don't.
really everything, but the most things you needed, they pay completely, or at least they contribute.
Yeah, but
So
but still, if you have to pay something, it's very little. Like in terms of, let's say drugs. Let's say you've gone to the hospital and they have given you some recepts that you need to buy some medicine. Then you'll have to pay some most. Until now, you pay €5, or is there?
per medicine you pay €5,
Mm-hmm.
even if that medicine is worth €20, or if that medicine is €200. So
Yeah.
you have to pay your own €5 per receipt, and then it's done. The pharmacy is giving it to you.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of paying for the medicine, as of €5 for me, it's not bad compared to paying like €200 or something. So you just pay like 1%, or how would I call it? Yeah,
And
and
even the doctor's checkups and so on, they are, except some very special things, they are all then for free when you show your health insurance card.
yeah. So I
So
would say most of the things, if there is something that you have to pay on top, it's very little. Like
yeah, when you
I will take them to my case. Like I had an accident in Kenya, and then I came here, and I had a metal on my leg, so they had to remove it, and the only amount we paid was €50, because we paid €50 because I was admitted for 5 days. So the but if I were to pay the whole amount, then I guess would be almost €1,000 something.
no, that's not enough. Forget it about. You had to pay €5 for the, how are they called, crutches?
Crutches, yeah.
And then you didn't need to give them back. You still have them in the storage.
Yeah.
I
So
hope nobody's ever needing them
no, we don't
again.
need them. I rejected them. We reject them with the mighty name of Jesus Christ. So you see, when it comes to health insurance, you are catered for. You don't, yeah, so if you pay very little, and it's something that you can afford. Like if you are working, like €5, you can afford to pay that. Also, health insurance, it's good. And in case of maybe, let's say you get fired, when you get fired, then you have to register yourself with a employment agency, if I call it like that. In German, it's called Arbeitsagentur. It's an employment agency. And then
And they also pay your fee for this health insurance.
they take
so
over.
it's still continuing.
They take over the health insurance until 1 year, isn't it? 1 year. What
No,
happens?
they overtake it as long as you are unemployed.
Oh, so they only give this pocket money for 1 year, but the insurance remains.
Yeah, something like this.
Wow, this is beautiful. That one I did not know. So at least the employment agency takes over your insurance until you get another job. So you see, you are not stranded. There is also the German government, it's taking care of the people, and it doesn't matter that you are born here or you just came 1 year ago. If as long as you are here, then you are entitled to those benefits, isn't it?
Yeah, it's yeah. And before you started your work, since we got married, my health insurance was valid for you. After you started your work, you got your own. Yeah, so
Also,
the health insurance you always can get.
in terms of health insurance in Germany, they are doing very, very good work. You are being deducted, but anytime you go to the hospital for any checkup, you can be checked yearly. You do that every year. Depends what you want to be checked. There is a normal doctor checkup where they go and check if you are okay, everything, your blood, they measure everything. And then after, if maybe there is something, they'll send you to another specialist who will also check you out and see if there is something. And this one also, it's catered by the health insurance. You still don't have to pay anything. The only thing that you'll pay, it's €5 for any medicine that they say you have to take this kind of medicine. You pay €5. And so we saw with medicines, if you go to the chemist, they are not going to give you except just this how do you call them, like the normal, like painkillers. That one they will give you, and also it depends what kind of painkiller. There are those painkillers that they will not give you unless they have
the stronger one. You need a receipt from the doctor.
Yeah, you need a receipt from the doctor. Hey, God. In Kenya, if you go to the chemist and you tell them, I have this problem, or maybe I feel like this and I need this kind of medicine, they'll give you without even thinking twice. It's money-making business. Yeah, you can never get any medicine without receipts from the doctor. And also, I would say it's good because if you have to get it yourself, that means you have to pay it yourself. So being given a receipt from the doctor also saves your money. Yeah.
Another point is this unemployment insurance you pay during you are working, because when you get fired or if you lose your job, at least for 12 months, you get this so-called unemployment money number one. If you're unemployed longer, then you have at least a ground safety. Then they pay your rent and your whatever, and give you a pocket money for food and whatever you need.
Yeah.
So that's a second good point we have here.
Yeah. So like if I was not married and I stay unemployed for more than 1 year, so they cater for my rent, isn't it? They cater for my rent, and
They pay
also
the rent and give you around
give me
500
pocket.
euros of pocket money. Yeah? But from that, you have to pay your food. If you have a car, you have to pay it also.
Yeah.
But when you don't live in the most expensive dots in Germany, it's okay then.
So at least there are so many benefits, like when you're living in Germany. As long as you're a good person, you don't do crimes, then you are good to go.
A good benefit here nowadays in Germany is that we have a very safe country here. No big crime, no civil war here, and so on. So you can enjoy your life here, even if it's very cold in the winter.
Hey, right now it's very cold. The snow is still outside there waiting for people to step on it. But anyway, even it's cold outside, but inside they make sure that the houses are built in a way that you heat the house either
We
on the
have a
floor.
heating,
Yeah.
or in the private houses, you also the single family houses, you can still have an oven where you can maybe fire some coals or wood.
Yeah.
Almost all nowadays it's a little changing to environment friendly things, but a lot of houses still have oil heatings or even wood heating.
So yeah,
Or
for
in
those,
the bigger cities, you have heating power stations or whatever they are
yeah, I don't know
called,
how they are called.
and they have pipes to your houses where then they feed your heating here. It's so called Fernwärme.
Yeah. So guys, that was all about that's one of the biggest and I would say that's the best benefit, the very most important one, because if your health comes first, and if at least you have someone or an organization which is paying, even if you're being deducted for your from your salary, it's still, I would say, the money which you are being deducted, and sometimes the amount that you may need to pay in the hospital, it's less. So that's a very, as compared to where I'm coming from, I find that so good. Do you have something to add?
No.
Yeah, that was all for today, guys, and maybe we'll have more to share on this channel. And in this channel, as I said, we are always talking the truth, nothing but the truth. There are no misleading informations. What you hear, it's what you've experienced, and yeah, something like that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we say
Bye.
bye.